In the heart of ancient Greece, 356 BC, a king is born, destined to conquer the world. Nestled in the city of Pella, the historic capital of Macedonia, young Alexander opened his eyes to the world. Born to King Philip II and Queen Olympias, his royal lineage was steeped in power and ambition. But destiny had more in store for him than just a crown. His education, a significant phase of his life, was entrusted to none other than Aristotle, the great philosopher. From the age of 13, Alexander was under the tutelage of this brilliant mind. Philosophy, politics, arts, sciences, Aristotle left no stone unturned in shaping the intellect of the young prince. This education, rich and diverse, would play a pivotal role in molding Alexander's reign and his approach to conquest. Thus, the stage was set for a young prince, tutored by the greatest minds, destined to carve out an empire. At a tender age of 20, Alexander became king, and his reign of conquest began. Crowned after the tragic assassination of his father, King Philip II, Alexander was catapulted into a world of power and responsibility. His first task? The unification of the Greek city-states. An endeavor that was no small feat, but Alexander, driven by an insatiable desire for unity and dominance, turned this Herculean task into a stepping stone on his path to greatness. With Greece under his belt, Alexander's gaze turned eastward, towards the sprawling lands of Persia. His invasion of Persia was not just a strategic move, but also a personal vendetta, fueled by the burning ashes of the Persian invasions of Greece that had occurred decades ago. Alexander's military genius shone in his victories at Granicus, Issus, and Gaugamela. His innovative strategies and audacious tactics were a spectacle to behold, and a nightmare for his adversaries. But Alexander was far from satisfied. His ambition, as vast as the empire he sought to build, propelled him further east. His campaigns led him to the heart of Egypt, where he was hailed as a liberator. The Egyptians, weary of Persian rule, welcomed Alexander with open arms, crowning him pharaoh, and recognizing him as the son of their god, Amun. Yet the east still beckoned. Alexander pushed his armies into the unknown territories of India. The battles were fierce, the land unfamiliar, and his troops exhausted. Yet they pressed on, driven by the indomitable will of their king. Despite the challenges, Alexander's campaigns in India were marked by significant victories, expanding his empire's boundaries to an unprecedented extent. By the age of 32, Alexander had amassed one of the largest empires in history, from Greece to Egypt and far into India. His reign, although short-lived, was a testament to the power of ambition, strategic brilliance, and an unyielding spirit. As we delve deeper into the life and legacy of Alexander the Great, we can't help but marvel at the enormity of his achievements, forever etched in the annals of history. Alexander's sudden death in 323 BC left a power vacuum, but his legacy lived on. Following his unexpected demise, his vast empire was divided among his generals, known as the Diadochi, marking the onset of the Hellenistic period. This era was characterized by an intricate web of power struggles, political intrigue, and intermittent warfare, as his successors vied for control. Yet, amid the chaos, Alexander's legacy was far from forgotten. His military strategies, his innovative tactics, and his daring approach to warfare continued to influence subsequent generations of military leaders. From Hannibal to Napoleon, many sought to emulate his battlefield prowess, to capture that same spark of strategic genius that had allowed a young king from Macedonia to conquer an empire stretching from Greece to Egypt and as far east as India. But Alexander's influence extended far beyond the battlefield. He was a catalyst for the spread of Greek culture, language, and ideas throughout his empire. Cities founded by Alexander, most notably Alexandria in Egypt, became thriving hubs of Hellenistic culture. Greek became the lingua franca, the common tongue across vast swaths of territory. This facilitated communication, trade, and the exchange of ideas on an unprecedented scale. This Hellenistic period was a golden age of cultural and scientific advancements. The works of Greek philosophers, playwrights, and scientists were translated and disseminated, influencing local cultures and seeding the ground for new fields of study. The Great Library of Alexandria, a testament to Alexander's love of knowledge and learning, became a beacon of scholarship, home to the greatest thinkers of the age. From the arts to science, from philosophy to politics, Alexander's legacy permeated every aspect of life during the Hellenistic period. His vision of a united empire, while not realized in his lifetime, lived on in the cultural and intellectual fusion that his conquests facilitated. Even today, Alexander the Great stands as a testament to the power of ambition and strategic genius, a man whose influence shaped the course of history.